Ian? Ian?
First hot shower in weeks. Feels great. So how'd it go?
I'm not sure.
So did you speak to Cass?
He wasn't in his office, so I left him a message.
What's wrong? Did you have trouble with your family? Did you run into Jake? What happened?
It's worse than we thought.
Amanda told you all that?
Jake made the threats right to her face. He swears he has information that could bring down the Corys.
She doesn't think he's bluffing.
She doesn't know what to think. What could Jake have found out?
Well, he stole the envelope with my father's research inside it from our room in St. Cristobal. Maybe he found out something about McCory and my father.
But those pages of research were so faded you could barely read them. I bet Jake took them to a lab and had them restored.
I've spent my whole life searching for the answers to my father's work, and now Jake McKinnon has it all.
And he's using it to threaten my family.
Don't try and stop me.
Stop it, crazy man. You bet I will.
If Jake doesn't give me those notes, he's a dead.
We don't even know if Jake still has them or if there's anything in them that could possibly be read.
If what Amanda says is true, then Jake has had them restored. And if there's proof that Matt Corey betrayed my father, I want to know about it.
It may be more of Jake's lies.
I would like to believe that.
I'd like you to calm down. Now, where are you going to look, huh? You don't even have a clue.
I've searched the world for my father's notes. I'm not going to give up now.
Ian!
We'll be back as soon as I find my father's notes.
How are you going to find anything in a jail cell? The whole city is looking for you. There's probably a reward on your head. You think if somebody recognizes you, they're not going to turn you in?
I can't stand around here doing nothing. I'll go crazy.
Better here than in a jail cell.
This is a jail cell. I can't go anywhere. I can't speak to anybody.
Look, I can help you, all right? If you just give me a couple of hours, I'll get Cass to get you a lawyer you can talk to.
No lawyers.
I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I do. I just don't trust anybody, especially not a Corey lawyer.
Do you have any other suggestions? Because if you don't know what your legal options are, you can either go out there and get arrested or stay in this room the rest of your life. But please, I'll be careful with what I say.
Cass Winthrop.
Cass, it's Paulina.
I got your message. I tried reaching you at home, but you weren't there.
I know.
When did you get that? What the hell is going on?
Look, Cass, I'll give you all the details later, okay? Right now, I need your help, okay? It wasn't a mistake to ask Cass. He can help.
When?
I have to call him.
What if you put the police onto our trail? What if they're right outside the door now? Why didn't you let me go? I would have the papers in my hands now.
Or you would be in jail, okay? Please, Ian, just give it a little more time.
And what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Stand around here hoping that Jake isn't using my father's work for his own benefit? I just can't do that. I can't stand around here.
Why don't you just say what you're really thinking?
What are you talking about?
You're blaming me for this.
What?
I made you come back here. I wanted to help, and all I did was make it worse.
Paulina, that's not true.
This is my fault. Just admit it, okay? I've made this a terrible mess.
Why would you say that?
I didn't think. All I knew is I couldn't leave you. Now you can't even open the curtains.
Look at me. I came back here because I wanted to be with you.
But you're not safe here. You're miserable.
No, I'm not miserable. I was tired of doing this alone. You gave me reason to go on. You gave me more reasons to live than I ever thought I could have.
Then it wasn't a mistake coming home.
No, it wasn't a mistake. No matter what happened, it wasn't a mistake.
I want you to. So much.
May I help you, sir? Did you, lose your key?
No. I mean, no, it's not my room.
Then, what were you doing outside this room?
Listen, all right, I'm not a criminal, okay? It's just that, I have some very important business that I have to take care of.
Well, come on, you can, tell me about it in the office.
You gotta trust me. Look, all right? Now, there is a wanted man in there. We gotta get a hold of the police.
Lucky for you, I've got their number. Come on, let's go.
Perfect, just perfect.
That's so beautiful. Did you hear that?
What?
Something outside the door.
Ian, this is a hotel. There are other guests.
Sounded like it was right outside the door.
Nobody knows we're here.
Could somebody have followed you back here?
No. I mean, I don't think so. Look, I was really careful. Wait, just let...
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Calling Cass. Stay away from that door. Cass, this is Paulina. I have to have your answer about Ian Green right away. Please call me at 555-1351 Suite 701 as soon as you get this message. And please, Cass, don't let anyone know where I am. Thank you. Bye. I know what we have to do.
Yeah, we have to get out of here as soon as possible.
No, you have to give yourself up. Ian, it's the only way.
That's right. He's upstairs in the penthouse suite as we speak.
All right, look, Jake, I'm calling him back up right now. Just tell the security guy to hold him as long as he can. We'll get there.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about him walking away, Harrison. He's too busy making love to Paulina.
Jake, listen to me. I don't want you to get involved. We really want to nail this guy.
Ordinarily, Harrison, I'd tear the guy limb from limb, but this time, I think I'm gonna let you have him.
All right, Jake, what's the catch? What's going on that I don't know?
It seems that Mr. Rain has an aversion to being cooped up, and I figure if you get here first, it's my guess that he'll spend the next 20 years of his life in prison, and nothing would make me happier.
All right, fine, whatever. Just tell the security guy to stall him as long as we can, okay?
He said he wants you to stall him, and you should cover the back entrance.
When you spoke to Winthrop, could you have said anything that would make him think I was back in Bay City?
No, I just asked him if it would make a difference if you voluntarily gave yourself up, and he said it would.
Yeah, maybe 5 years.
No, come... Look, I know it's killing you that Jake has your father's papers, but we're gonna get him back, I promise you that. Right now, you've got to concentrate on yourself, though.
Why? Apart from my father's work, what do I have? You told me that.
You have me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. You mean the world to me. You do.
I know. I'm starting to believe
I don't want you getting hurt because of me. I couldn't stand that.
Ian, we both knew we were taking a risk by coming back here. We both knew we'd have to face the consequences.
Not we, Paulina. Me. Please, let me handle this.
Fine. But I'm going to police headquarters with you.
No. I mean, I'm just not sure that's the right solution at the moment, all right?
Ian, I have a choice here, too, you know.
If we walk in there together, do you know what they're going to do to you?
I don't
Do
care.
you?
I don't care. Let's just do it before the police get here first.
If I turn myself in, it'll be alone.
No. I want to be with you, Ian.
Please, Paulina, just don't fight me on this one.
All right, if you want to help me, then call Cass again, or Ryan Harrison, or somebody, please.
Jake!
Well. What do we have here? A fugitive and his... Let's see, Paulina, what should we call you?
Oh, get out of here, Jake.
Accomplice comes to mind, you know, and, all in all, when you think about it, I'm sure the police will agree with that. However, when the, press gets a hold of this, I'm sure they're gonna be a little bit less than kind.
Lousy son.
I wouldn't want to add assault to the list of charges that I already have. I don't know how that would sit with the courts.
Stop it, come on. Ian, let him go. Let him go. Don't let this jerk get to you. Listen, I will get rid of him, but you cannot lose your cool. We have too much at stake here.
What would that be?
Shut up,
There you go again. What's wrong, Paulina? You can't get control of your lover. Does that just happen in bed?
You are truly the most disgusting man on earth.
What did you say?
You
You're
had
for
something
your
that
old
belongs
man.
to me. Now I intend to get it back.
What might that be?
My father's papers. You stole them from me in San Cristobal.
When I was in San Cristobal, I spent all my time locked up in a rotten jail. You remember
They
that, right?
should have never let you out. That's exactly where
What,
you
when I could
belong.
come back to the good old USA and do my country some service by apprehending a kidnapper like you? Get real.
I want my papers back, Jake.
Tough, Ian.
All right, I'm going to give you a choice here. Either you give them back to me now, or you end up outside on the pavement.
Shake it in my boots.
Believe me, I could drop you right now, and I wouldn't lose a minute's sleep.
And I think you picked a real loser this time.
No, Jake. I have nothing to lose.
Get a grip on yourself, all right? I didn't steal anything from anybody. I mean, if I happen to find something when
My
I was
father's
down
papers
there...
belong to me and nobody else.
Did I say they didn't?
I knew it. I knew you took those papers. You are the reason for all the rumors.
What rumors might those be?
That crack you made before about my father. You think you know something about Mac. Something that's going to hurt my family.
Family? I'm gonna take down the entire Corey empire.
You are lying. Everyone knows you would say anything to get
No,
what you
your
want.
old man did it this time. Cutting your father off at the knees.
What do you know?
What do I know? I know what you couldn't find out when you drugged Paulina halfway around the world. I knew why your father thought Mac betrayed him.
I swear to God, Jacob, just
swear! He hates it when people mess around with his creation. So do the people at large, for that matter.
What are you talking about, all right?
Guess who owned the rainforest when your father was doing all the research
The
there?
rainforest is state land.
You're
It's owned by
wrong,
the
Ian. You're
government.
wrong. Mac bought it right underneath your father's nose.
Mac
He
was...
screwed Hutchins out.
He screwed old man Hutchins out of his part, too.
Mac would never do anything like that.
No, he wouldn't. Sonny, Paulina, I have a deed right here. Right in black and white. Guess what? The rainforest is no longer there.
You know that, Jake. We were there.
It's a real mess. All those natural riches, botanists, chemists, biologists. It's a real mess for everybody, I guess.
What's your point, Jake?
You know, it wasn't a San Cristobal tycoon that raped the rainforest. It was your father, old man Corey, who made his killing and brought all the money back here to start his empire. Some guy, huh?
Are so full of it. I don't believe one word of that garbage, and neither does Ian. Mac never did a dishonest thing in his life.
Did I say dishonest? I meant immoral and at the very least unethical.
Where is the proof? There was nothing in the box in San
What's
Cristobal.
the difference between me and you? You only look at the obvious. You want to know something? You gotta dig, Ian.
Lies. All you
It's all
dug up
here
were
in black and
lies.
white, signed by the magistrate chief of San Cristobal.
Let me see that.
Hands off. This was obtained at great expense.
Oh, let me guess. Spencer's. Come on. All it says is that my father sold a tract of land, survey number 1132.
Said rainforest.
To Senor Pablo Marquez, Company of Santa Ana de Carpinteros. What does that mean?
It's a lumber company.
Not just any lumber company. The largest lumber company in Central America. There's got to be 20 environmentalist groups trying to shut this place down right now.
I still don't believe it.
No?
No.
Look at the signature. Mac Corey. Take a gander at the bottom at the dollar amount. It's a lot of dough, isn't it? Especially for somebody who had big plans. Like Mac Corey. I'm sure this would have done a major difference for your father's research. Mac would have shared it.
Don't listen to him, Ian. It couldn't have happened that way. I swear.
Freezing! You're under arrest. Freeze, Wayne! You're under arrest!
No! Ian, no, he'll kill you!
Back off, Jake! Just back off.
No,
Rain!
stop it!
No one is going to get hurt if you just stay cool.
I'm not running anymore, all right?
Good. Cover him. Ian Rain, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you can't afford an attorney, and afford...
Ryan, this is a mistake.
An attorney
What
will
about
be
the attorney
provided
that
for you.
Hutchins had? That
All right, back off, Jake! Do you understand your rights as they've been recognized?
Ryan, you're the one who doesn't understand. You don't
Paulina.
have to...
Listen,
No,
Paulina,
Ian
nothing
told me
to
to
do
tell
with
you
this.
he was going to give himself
I was
up.
standing right outside the door. No one was giving themselves up, Paulina.
That's a lie,
The reason he
Jake.
came back to Bay City is because you're
Look,
here.
we have a reason for
Yeah, the
everything.
reason is, it's a lot easier to make love in a penthouse suite than it is down in a
You
sweaty
are
city
a
center.
Right, enough!
Okay. Hey,
Rain is going to get his chance to explain. As a matter of fact, so will you.
What's that gonna get him? Adjacent jail cells?
It had nothing to do with this, I swear. And we all know what your word's
All right,
worth,
Jake,
right?
for the last time, just stay out of it, all right?
Everything I did alone, all right? She had nothing to do with me jumping back or coming back to this country.
That's
You
not
got
true.
that?
She was
You
on
got
that plane with you down to San Cristobal.
did you make him a deputy, Ryan? Do we have to
No!
listen to this?
Now, look, we'll take your statement down at the station. Get him out of here before somebody gets hurt.
I'll have a lawyer meet you there. Don't say a word to anyone until...
Actually, I was going to say the same thing to you, Paulina.
Am I under arrest?
Not yet, but we'd like you to stay available.
Okay.
That means don't leave town.
Shove it, Jake. I said I'll be down at the station tonight, and I will. And if you think it's necessary, make sure I have a lawyer with me. What am I going to be charged with?
Aiding and abetting. Look, Paulina, everybody's involved in this, from the mayor on down. They're out for blood.
The only thing they'll get from me is the truth.
Good, because that's all we want. Jake, thanks for the tip.
So tell me, Jake, is revenge as sweet as they say?
I don't know, I'm not done yet.
Why not? You got what you wanted. I won't be able to see Ian until his hearing.
You think I did all this to separate the two of you? You got quite an ego, you know?
No, Jake, that's your department. You've been trying to break us up for weeks.
Paulina, I don't give a damn what you do with your life.
Really? Then why did you fly down 2,000 miles to Central America to
That
bring
was
me
before-
home? Before what?
Before you wound up in bed with that scum. You know something? I thought you had more class than that. I thought you had more self-respect than that. But you know something? I was wrong.
Ian is a decent, honorable man, and I am proud to be with him. He's the best thing that happened to me in years.
Ian is a coward and a criminal. He ran away from the law, and as soon as he finds out the truth about Matt Corey, he's going to run away from you, too.
You couldn't be more transparent if you tried, Jake. You think by waving a phony document around that you're going to hurt my family and drive away Ian in the bargain?
It's not a fake, Paulina. And Spencer and I can prove that your father was a double-crossing robber baron who turned his back on his friend.
Bull! You are the cheater, Jake. And this is going to blow up in your face just like it has every other time.
I don't care what you think about me, all right? Because I have all the proof I need right here in black and white. You know something? The Corey women picked the wrong man as a paragon.